Man OTD very close to hijacking Arsenal move for Viktor Gyokeres. Manchester United could be set to produce one of the shock moves of the transfer window, with reports from Portugal suggesting that they are very close to reaching an agreement for Sporting star Viktor Gyokeres, ousting Arsenal in the process. The Red Devils have already signed Wolverhampton Wanderers star Matheus Cunha, which was confirmed at the start of the transfer window, whilst a move for Brentford hero Brian Mbeumo is edging closer to completion in what will be a £71 million move, with Ruben Amorim looking to strengthen his attacking ranks after a poor campaign in front of goal in the Premier League last season. Report, Man OTD, very close to hijacking Arsenal move for Viktor Gyokeres. Gunners have been in talks for weeks, but the Red Devils could swoop at the last minute however. Due to Rasmus Højlund's poor form and Joshua Zirkzee also failing to take off after his move from Bologna last season, the Old Trafford outfit are still in need of a striker, and that could see them move for the Swedish star. The report by Portuguese outlet SIC Noticias states that Sporting and United are very close to an agreement for Gyokeres, with the bid put forward by the Red Devils being similar to the one negotiated with Arsenal for his services. A move taking the Swede to the English capital has been dragging on since the start of the transfer window, and with United's developments, is now increasingly at risk. Mikel Arteta's men have yet to reach an agreement on the transfer fee of the Swedish attacker, who is desperate to play in the Premier League. And with Arsenal's offer being just over £60.5 million, it has set the benchmark for United to join the race. Amorim will know Gyokeres all too well after being his manager at Sporting, bringing him from Championship outfit Coventry City in 2023, and after winning the league for his gaffer the following season. He followed that up in the campaign just gone with 39 Primeira Liga goals in just 33 games, securing back-to-back titles for the Portuguese outfit. He's one of the most in-demand players in the market, and that could see them oust Arsenal, who are after a striker themselves, after struggling last season when Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus were both ruled out for the second half of the campaign with injuries. Viktor Gyokeres gets lawyers involved, as Arsenal talks with Sporting CP hit snag. Viktor Gyokeres finds himself in a legal spat with Sporting CP over his potential move to Arsenal, with the striker responding through his lawyers. As talks over a deal continue, the 27-year-old is ready and waiting to join the Gunners, who were thought to have agreed on a package worth €63.5 million, £54.9 million, $73.6 million up front, plus a further €10 million, £8.6 million, $11.5 meters in add-ons with Sporting. However, the latest reports from Portugal suggest that the deal may not be as close as first thought. Gyokeres, meanwhile, has refused to join pre-season training with Sporting and insists that he won't play for the club again. Now, he has been officially notified that he is under disciplinary proceedings, per a report from Record. But the striker has hit back emphatically, responding via his legal team. The issues all stem from an alleged broken promise made to Gyokeres that he would be allowed to leave for €60 million, £52 million, $70 million, plus €10 million in add-ons. With Sporting now demanding more from Arsenal, the Sweden international has retaliated, responding through his lawyers, with the certainty that he will not play for the green and white team again. The report states he believes that it is the club managed by Frederico Varandas, in this case its president, who has failed the Lions' top scorer in the last 2 years, for failing to comply, he emphasized. With the promise of letting him leave for a sum substantially below the release clause, Arsenal remain focused on finalizing a deal for Gyokeres, with Mikel Arteta determined to add a world-class striker to his squad. The Swedish international joined Sporting from Coventry City in the summer of 2023, and has notched an astonishing 97 goals in 102 games for the Portuguese side. And amid the ongoing speculation, reliable journalist Fabrizio Romano revealed a telling update yesterday, speaking on his YouTube channel. Romano stated, "The conversation is still ongoing. The agents of the player are still in London to try and resolve the agreement between all parties involved. Sporting, Arsenal. Player side, everything is okay. 5-year contract. Gyokeres is fighting to go to Arsenal. But obviously, it's really important to agree on the add-ons. They are really on it, every single hour, every single minute. Arsenal and Sporting are working on this deal, so as soon as it will be agreed, I will let you know, but they are still working on the add-ons." On Sunday, there were reports of a deal done. It was not done. It was simply not done. It was close, for sure, because they agreed on the first part of the fee, but not the add-ons. Romano added, Arsenal are not happy with Sporting, who keep moving the goalposts and fighting on every single detail.